Hello, everyone. JDev, creator of the JDev Entertainment Network, has returned once again to give you precisely what you want, which of course would be more of me, because I'm in such high demand and quite frankly I'm all you're going to need, especially with the coronavirus pandemic. Giving you gals and guys another True Blood Season 1 episode recap video, but before I do that, it's very important if you're not caught up with where I am recapping True Blood, so please pay attention to that episode title that I always put in the description. If that's the case, I recommend that you don't watch this video to avoid any forthcoming spoilers. And for the rest of you, just a few things I need you to do. It won't take long at all, and I know a lot of us have a lot of extra time on our hands right now. Go ahead and like the video, share the video, leave me a comment with your thoughts, your overall score of the episode, and anything True Blood related up to this point. And last but not least, make sure you hit that sub button and subscribe to the channel and join the team. All those things help me out, and it is greatly, greatly appreciated. So, True Blood, Season 1, Episode number 2. The title of this episode is called The First Taste. And this was a good follow-up to what we saw at the beginning of the series, the pilot / first episode, which they kind of combined. But the rat rays are, we left off with Suki getting, beat up. And the rat rays are brutally beating Suki as she bleeds all over the ground. Now, they're about to kill Suki when Bill finally intervenes. What took him so long, he kills both the rat rays and takes Suki to the edge of a lake, where he offers her some of his vampire blood, which has special properties that will allow her to completely heal almost instantly. Now, Suki asks him about being a guest speaker at her grandmother's next meeting, and he does agree to that, and to call in on her at her house the next evening to meet her family, to kind of get accustomed to them. Meanwhile, Jason Stackhouse, Suki's brother, is shown a videotape of him with Maudette, and it turns out that Jason thought he had actually choked Maudette to death, which is not the case during sex. She was just fooling around with him. At the end, when he leaves, she opens her eyes and kind of like chuckles. So he didn't kill Maudette, but Sheriff Dearborn and Detective Balfour aren't so sure of that. They're not entirely convinced that Jason didn't kill Maudette, but he's eventually released. Tara returns home from work to find her alcoholic mother passed out on the couch as she asks her flamboyant cousin Lafayette. Of course, remember, he's a cook at Merlotte's, as well as some sort of construction worker in the day with Jason and Renee, Arlene's husband, who we'll talk about in future episodes, I guess. And the reason why she does that is her mom fools her and actually cracks her upside the head with a bottle. That's the end of that. Tara can't. Oof, don't fuck with Tara. So anyway, he agrees to take Tara to a party where she's going to. Jason meets up with an old flame, another waitress at Merlotte's named Dawn. Now, she was an ex of Jason's, and then he left her, and now he's going back to her. The two spend the night together. They get it on. The next morning, he actually discovers vampire bite marks are on her neck. And she actually, when he's not really paying attention, she ties him up and leaves. So he's just tied up there and can't do nothing, and she goes to work. It's not going to make him very happy. Now, Suki learns that the police have found the rat rays' bodies in a wreckage of their trailer and have ruled that they were killed by a freak tornado. Suki also notices throughout the day that her sense of smell and taste have been enhanced by Bill Compton's blood. That night, Bill meets with Adele, Jason, and Tara at Suki's house. He takes her for a starlit walk, which is nice, and they share their first kiss. How convenient. The next day, Dawn, she heads for work. She leaves Jason tied up on the bed, which is really crazy. Now, at Merlotte's, Suki learns that Reverend Theodore Nevlin, founder of the anti-vampire church, the Fellowship of the Sun, along with his wife and daughter, were killed in an accident, questioning just how far vampires are willing to go. She races to Bill's house and to ask him about the incident where she is set up on by 3 strange vampires, including the bald-headed man seen in Maudette, the sex tape that she made with Jason. So, she wants to ask him about it. Then she sees these crazy three vampires. Pretty good episode, a good follow up. A little, I wonder where that, Jason Stackhouse being tied up is going to lead to by Dawn, and what's next for Sookie and Bill. But pretty good. I'm going to give the episode an 8 point. I'm going to say 8.3. Again, pretty decent. I mean, nothing crazy though. But make sure you leave your comments on the episode, your overall score, like and share the video, and make sure you hit that sub button and subscribe to the channel because I do a lot of different stuff at random different times, and I don't want you to miss out. So hope you enjoyed it, and of course, J-Dev will be back again soon with another. Peace.